Van and Holden in the morning. Van and Holden in the morning. Van and Holden in the morning. Van and Holden in the morning.
Good morning, Holden.
Good morning, Van Landen.
What day is it today?
Saturday, June 28th, maybe 29th. Let me double check that. June 29th. Our weekend editions aren't going to have national days, but we still have a topic because we're here every fucking day, 6 a.m. Same Stone Cold podcast app, same Stone Cold time.
That's what it is.
I think about that line all the fucking time.
That's a badass way to take that line. I love me some Stone Cold, but I'm not talking about the rattlesnake.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Taylor Swift.
Ooh, different country. You know, she babysat Jeff Jarrett's kids when she was a teenager?
Yes, I do know that. And I do know that Jeff Jarrett's kids are in one of her music videos. And I know that any Swiftie, any true Swiftie out there, by association, has to be a Jeff Jarrett fan. And that's a hoot.
I'm a Jeff Jarrett fan. I don't know if I'm a Swiftie. Can you say the same thing?
I am a Jeff Jarrett fan, and I am a Swiftie.
Oh, confirmed. I've heard this was a rumor.
So, and it was
I heard this was
down.
Rumor and innuendoed.
This was reported on Fightful.com that Van Landen might have been a Swiftie. The reports were uncertain. However, on Van Holden in the Morning, Saturday edition, you have the official scoop. I got to see one of my good friends, Robbie Reckless, who is a fellow Swiftie, and we chatted up old T-Swizzle.
He's not a fellow Swiftie. He's the Swiftie. His name was Rob Swift. Did you know that?
Yes.
Yeah, you got to put that boy over.
Okay, he is the Swiftie. All right, that's... Especially in comparison to me, yeah, you're right. Robbie, the man. So, talking to him this past weekend, him and I really chatted up old T-Swizzle, and then on the way home, I was just diving into her albums, of course, the Taylor's version only, and yeah, I am a Swiftie. That's what I wanted to ask you. Also, shout out Brad Myers, fellow Swiftie.
Definitely chapter president. So, I talk about Taylor Swift a lot for someone that's not a Swiftie. And I will say, for the fact of, I'm an Eminem guy. I'm a Garth Brooks guy. And I think that's about it. Everything else for me, for music, I like songs here and there, but I don't like full albums, and I've never gone to like a concert or shit like that. So that's why I will say I'm not a Swiftie. I own no merch. I own no stock. But I always talk about Taylor because, especially for entertainment, I call them Illuminati moments. So allegedly, in the Illuminati, you have to do some sort of humiliation ritual. And sometimes it's public, sometimes it's not. Taylor Swift getting interrupted by Kanye West is a perfect example of what possibly would be an Illuminati thing. Ritual, humiliation ritual. You know what I also see as Illuminati humiliation rituals? Recording like TikToks in Walmart. Recording like random dances in the middle of the street. Recording vlogs in your car. Because you have to go through this embarrassment that isn't real. It's all just self-esteem, self-conscious stuff. And maybe I'll talk about that if I remember, because that was something that when people ask me this year, what's new and exciting? Crippling anxiety. That's what fucking happened when I took the break from wrestling. Maybe it's like realizing that I'm getting older and there's consequences to actions without condoms, but like just crippling anxiety of, oh fuck, my actions have consequences. Taylor Swift, not a not offensive to me. And I appreciate her as an entertainer for, especially in the music industry, being very predatory, being able to fucking take that system and go, okay, fuck you, I'm going to cover my own shit. And no one since the artist formerly known as Prince could claim that. Where it's like, oh, I see your rules. I'm gonna play within your box. I'm gonna fuck up your system. But I'll ask you, should I watch the Eras tour? You wanna know what? One thing that will make me for sure not Swiftie. I don't like that Phases has gone fucking co-opted by the word eras. So people are in like goth eras or villain eras. I just would call it you're a piece of shit or you're in your goth phase.
Yeah, everyone's in their era now. I'm in my Trunks era, as that would be depicted. But yes, I'm happy you actually just brought that up because I was gonna wrap it around with you have to watch the Eras Tour movie because that will give you the concert experience you're looking for. Trust me when I say that.
I will report back how inebriated I am because as we record this, Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Finals is playing tomorrow. And shout out Value Buds for having some great sales during all of the games. And I'm not a sports guy, but I like fast food. And I know when the Jays play, I can get free fries at A&W and sometimes a special. I know that when the Raptors score, I get free fries from fucking McDonald's. I know when the Leafs play, there was another A&W. Oh, that's what you get free fries for the Jays played. You get free like sandwich offers for like, dude, I was getting matzo burgers for $2 because the Jays were playing. You know they weren't giving you those points of like if they won. It's just I'm playing. So like not a sports guy, but a fat guy who also likes weed. So I can't wait to get my email tomorrow from Value Buds, and they're now open till 11 p.m. And I'm also in a great spot. There's like 4 Value Buds in Brampton. There's like 8 in Ontario. I feel like every time I look for it, I can never find one.
But you're in the spot.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get real fucked up, watch Taylor Swift.
Hey.
I did watch a video of her dancing horribly, and like a lot of the discourse going like, oh, she thinks she ate that, and then everyone's just being like, dude, she's just having fun.
That's what she's doing. She's just having fun. Let her be her.
And she paid her fucking truck drivers like a shit ton of money in a bonus.
Good.
I haven't heard a bad story about Taylor Swift, but so I will report back. Spoiler for one of the topics next week. Did I enjoy Taylor Swift's Eras tour? But I know because it's funny that you brought up Taylor Swift with one of your topics this week. I got a Taylor Swift topic, and it's going to be some visual and audio abilities because next week we are debuting video portions of this podcast also.
Video.
Before you do the goodbye one, because I will plug some things around it.
Okay.
Anything to add on Taylor Swift? Do you have a crush on her? What was your first Taylor Swift like witnessing her? Because she's around my age. She's a year younger than my sister.
Yeah, I saw Fearless on Much Music in 09, which is her first album.
Did you feel a certain way? Did Van become a man?
No, but her song 15 definitely hits, no matter if you're a guy 15? Or a girl. Yeah, it's off that same first album when she's like brand new. It's her singing about
22 hit for me. Because I was that age.
And that's a whole nother thing. So like they all hit. But I've seen her since day one. Yeah.
For the record, Christina Aguilera's Dirrty music video, that did something for me. I watched that, I was like, oh, especially there's a little bit of like wrestling going on in there too. Like it checked out. The first time I was ever at a strip club, there was the most stereotypical blonde-haired, big fake tit stripper in the middle. And then also American Badass by Kid Rock was playing. And then you had porn on one side. I won't be specific about the porn, but that was one of my favorite categories. And then Friday Night SmackDown on the other screen. Like, my life is I don't. No, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to someone else. And I mentioned a situation I won't talk about here. But they mentioned, because my life's a sitcom, not, oh my God, that happened. It was, how did you end up in that predicament? So tomorrow, if you look at the timestamp, tomorrow's episode is very intimidating. We've had some episodes this week. I wasn't keeping track of the time, but I'm sure we had some sub 8-minute episodes this week. Tomorrow's episode is going to be a long one because, once again, it's our first week. We're introducing this format. Monday to Saturday, daily topics. But we wrapped up what our weekend was like right before topic 1, and we have a secret segment later on. So come back, listen to tomorrow. The timestamps will be there. You can skip through. Because also, unless you download this and keep it, all of these episodes will be gone Monday when we release the next new episode. So with that, anything to add, Van?
I think there's a spider in my room. Goodbye.